Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Super Tea
Hey.
Podcast Show. And today I have Keesha. Keisha is a mother, a CEO, the co-founder of Black Cherokee One Tribe. She has the magic sauce and the magic recipe on how she has overcame a lot of different challenges and is the phenomenal woman that she is today. So welcome, Keisha.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
I am great. How are you?
I'm good.
So she is literally my first guest of this status. And I'm just so excited for you to be here. Tell us all about you. Where you from? Tell us about Black Cherokee One Tribe. I love the name of it.
Okay, so I'm originally from Michigan, but I'm a military brat, so I've traveled all over the country. I'm not the world traveler, but I am the United States traveler.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I've been to 48 of the countries,
Wow.
48 of the states here in the
Oh,
U.S. And the only two that I need to see now is Maine and Alaska. And then I've hit all 50 states. So it's really
wow.
kind of cool. I want to hit the 50 states, but I'm really ready to go overseas. Like that's my goal.
Okay. Okay.
That is my goal. And then through seeing the 40 the 48 different states, I've gotten a chance to meet so many different individuals. So I'm kind of like a jack of all trades because
Okay.
I've been exposed to a lot of cultures just in general. So
Nice.
it's fun.
Nice. It
It's fun
sounds
being
fun.
me
Oh my
sometimes.
God. I think I've only been to maybe five. I'm a New Yorker. I've been to New
Yep.
Jersey, Pennsylvania,
Yep.
Florida, Texas, and
Yep.
California six. That's it, girl. So wow.
That's okay though. That's a start. Like now, let me tell you. So when I was in the military, when my dad was in the military, my dad was in the Navy. He when my dad was in the Navy, he would take those 9 day trips, and that's how I was able to do the travel around the country. So
That's
each
pretty
trip we
awesome.
would, yeah, we would make little stops along the way.
So through your travels, what have you gathered? What is your opinion of our great nation, America?
I think I think the thing that I know, well, the thing that I do know is that we are we are in a space where we forget where family is
Mm,
and how important family is. Throughout my travels, it's there, it's prevalent, but in certain cities and certain states, it's weird because okay, so in the big cities, right? In the big cities,
mhm.
I'm in Vegas now. So in the big cities, like people forget that in the big cities, people forget about community.
Mm,
And then in the little cities, in the small cities, I call it small town thought process. Um,
mhm,
People forget to keep their mind open because they're
mm,
so used to having so much community. So it's
mm.
like a catch 22 when it comes down to those things. I'm like, if the mindset can join at some point, then it would be amazing. Like it would be totally amazing. It's like sometimes you feel like you're a fish out of water.
That's a good point. That's a good point and a
Uh-huh.
good observation. So
Yes.
tell us about Black Cherokee One Tribe. You are the
So
CEO, the co-founder. Yes.
yes. So Black Cherokee One Tribe actually came from my friend and I. We used to be she's my best friend, one of my best. We used to be school teachers,
Okay.
and by
Oh,
being school
talk to
teachers,
you,
we
girl.
realized that
Tough work.
girl, Jack of all trades.
For real, for real.
So, as a school teacher, she and I, we act alike. Our souls, like she's my soul sister. We act alike in so many ways, and we just connected. And so what we did was we decided to look up our genealogy. I went on Ancestry.com and I found out that I was part Cherokee. I also know that in my bloodline, Blackfoot, she's she's a quarter Cherokee. Her mother is half Cherokee. So we came together and we're like, oh, this would be awesome if we would come together because the thing that makes us great is that we are Cherokee. We're both Cherokees in our bloodline. So that may be the thing that joins us together. And then the fact that I'm black feet is where the black part comes. But the funny thing is, because I put black in there, everybody assumes that I put black in there because I'm black. But no, the black part is the actual representation of the black feet that's in my bloodline.
Ah,
So it's a conundrum.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I love the fact that you recognize that you are indigenous. That
Yes,
is
I have
amazing.
indigenous
You
roots.
know,
I do.
uh, yeah, yeah. I
I
had to
saw
dig
your
a little
post.
bit to find out.
I
Because
uh-huh.
a lot of stuff was just thrown at me. But I did find out that my folks come from what's now known as Mississippi, from the Yazoo tribe. So I'm also
Ah.
indigenous. Yeah. So we've
Yeah.
been here,
Most
y'all. We've been here. We the
yeah. We
people
up
of
in here. We just a different form, but we here.
that part. That part. So what
We
does your
here.
company do?
Okay, so my company is an aromatherapy company. We
Okay.
specialize in creating room sprays. I'm revamping now, but we specialize in creating room sprays, heating and cooling packs, organic loose leaf teas, and journals. Now, all of those teas come to play because they're a reflection of keeping you relaxed and happy day and relaxation.
All right.
keeping
All
you,
right. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I
but
gotta
keeping
share
you
your link
relaxed.
or something. Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah.
Can you put it in the
Now,
comments? I'm
hmm?
new to this, people, so forgive me and be
Yeah, me
patient.
too.
You
I
may
have no
people that
idea.
share. Oh, we
Oh,
have
I can
a
share.
hi. Jordan was here earlier. I was so
Oh,
excited after
hey.
I got off of that good phone call. And then
Oh,
one came
girl,
right
yes.
afterwards. I'm gonna get rid of Jay though. I don't know. He's talking about
Yeah,
something that
Jay
he
is
has.
doing a lot. Okay, I
Let's
know how to
see.
share, but I don't know. But what I will do is tell everybody, you guys, if you are looking for my website, just go right into the link in my bio under Black Cherokee on my page, and it'll take you to my link pop. At this moment, I am revamping and reconstructing Black Cherokee to incorporate my Theta Healer practice. As a theta healer, what I do is I help people realign their mindset. All of the products are cute and fluffy and stuff like that. That's awesome. They kind of help create the environment that you are looking for in order to be a very conducive, conducive individual. Make you smell good, make you feel good. But if we're gonna make you smell good and make you feel good, we actually have to attack what's going on in your mind. So the aromatherapy part of it is a reflection of unlocking unlocking the memories in your head because the sense of smell is your number one captivator of of your memory. So if we're going to talk about your memory, we also have to start figuring out what's going on up in here, so we can unlock all of that stuff that you've been halfway believing that's not true, and that's where the theta healing part goes. And then we can unlock and reset and get your mind focused on the things that you need in
Nice.
order for you to start getting ready for all the things you want to receive. That's how we're gonna do that.
Nice, nice, nice. Amazing, amazing. I love it. I love it. I feel that that's so necessary right now because we need to heal. We need to heal. We need to deprogram the programs that's like being forced into our mindsets and have us kind of acting robotic, and like we need to break
Yes.
out of that, you know. And a lot of the old systems are literally crumbling before us, and a lot of people are worried, you know. But I want to reassure people that they don't need to be worried that these things are falling apart, because we're still here, and we got people like yourself and a lot of other people who are reconstructing, rebuilding, allowing new stuff to emerge, allowing the old stuff to purge away, and for us to get rid of it and for us to heal, you know, as humanity. So that's important. I'm excited, you know. I think
Me
it's one of the
too.
most exciting points to be here, present at the time, in physical form, you know. It's kind of cool and groovy. Yep.
I think that after the pandemic, because I don't know if this is as guarded as TikTok, so I don't know what I can say and what I can't
I don't know
say. Because TikTok, I'm not trying to get you bad, so because I've been down that road too many times on TikTok. Anyway, I'm like, oh, I'm guarded. I'm traumatized. Oh my
Well,
lord.
I think YouTube gives us a little bit more liberty,
Okay.
supposedly. They're just funny with the music. So as long as we don't play nobody's songs in the background,
Okay.
they seem to be
Okay.
pretty okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, every platform has its own thing.
Hmm.
No, but I think that after the pandemic, it forced many of us to go within, honestly. And the sad thing that I've noticed, energetically wise, like spiritually wise, is that we didn't have enough time to really process what has happened, because the moment that the pandemic was over, right? And I'm a part of it. I'm not afraid to share my story, because it's one of the stories that I got going on. If you guys are here, check out one of my stories over. I'm doing my little shameless plug. Check out one of my stories. It's called She Start, and it talks about my journey about pretty much what had happened after the pandemic was over, because
Hmm.
we still have a new strand that's coming out, and it's gonna hit us by big force because it's already out, and a lot of people aren't talking about it quite yet. But as soon as we got out of the pandemic, everything in a sense was shut off, and in the awakening of the pandemic, for me personally, I um I ended up being homeless, because I lost my I had had my son. I had 6 fibroids and a tumor, benign. Got those removed, and my large intestine was coming out of my body for like 2 years. But
Wow.
it's a lot that was happening even in the interim of that. Um, I lost my mom. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. So it brought me to this point where, after the pandemic, we had all of these memorandums to hold our homes and hold everything together. And then all of a sudden, we're just out there. Like, if you don't go back to work, or if you don't do this, you're going to just lose everything. And it's a double edged sword, because you can physically, on the outside, it hurts. But on the inside, it shows how strong you are. And not just in strength, but in strength of your ability to hold on and to hold it together, and to get connected to God, Christ, the
Hmm.
Creator, whatever you believe in. That's why I keep it open. But it allows you to get connected to the Spirit that lives within all of us,
Hmm.
to be resilient and to grow and to be the best version of yourself. So I think right now we're in that transition of the healing process and the healing state, and that's where we actually Black Cherry One Tribe comes and fits right on into that little nook, that healing
Love
place.
it. I love it. I love it. Kudos to you. Hats off to you. I know everything that you're talking about through experience. You know, I watched a little bit of it, and yeah, like I was just like, okay, this my tribe for real, for real. This
Okay,
ain't.
so let's dive in here, because I don't take it lightly, that because we you and I just met, like literally like yesterday,
Yesterday.
and so I don't take this as a coincidence in any way, shape, or form. Because you understand what I'm talking about. I feel like a lot of the people that are joining in, I don't know how it is here on YouTube. I have no idea. But I believe that the people that are joining in may need to hear both of our story. And so I'm gonna talk about a little bit of it. Not your perspective, mine.
Okay. Absolutely.
You jump
Absolutely.
in,
Yeah,
you
go
jump
for it.
in, because it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, so look, y'all, look right at the camera. Look, y'all. Now, it's been hard, and I'm not saying from my perspective. It's been hard, so hard that you almost to the point where you almost felt like you were losing your mind, and you can't get your footing, and you can't get your grounding, and it's just overwhelming. Okay, it's overwhelming, and there's a lot of times you're fighting against the mental things that's trying to hold you back because the mental stuff from the past, from the present, and the future is telling you, hey, you cannot do this. You can't do this. You can't make it. You can't. This is too hard. Nothing's ever gonna change. Nothing's gonna get better. Like if you are feeling that, I want you guys to put happy birthday. I want you to put a yes in the comments because this is what we do on TikTok. Put a yes in the comments. If you feeling that, this is resonating with you. Put a yes in the comments because this, I believe, is all. Everything is already orchestrated by the creator. Point blank period. No holds bar on that. Okay, everything is orchestrated. And if you feeling like you are in the space where you're almost on the verge of insanity, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And what my suggestion is to do the best that you can with what you got
Yep.
and use what's already inside of you to create
Yes.
what it is that you are needing. I need I need funding in all areas of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I also know that something is on the inside of me.
It's gonna
Something.
generate it. Yep.
It's gotta generate it.
Yep. Yep.
And if you're forced like I am, right? If you're forced
Mm-hmm.
like I am, I'm in at any time.
When's your
Anytime.
birthday? What's your sign?
For me, I'm a Virgo.
Okay, I'm a
So
Taurus.
my
All right.
birthday. Oh, Earth signs. Got it. Makes sense.
Mhm. I
My
get it
birthday is
all
at
the way.
the my birthday is August 26th, so it's at the end of the month, beginning of the Virgo season.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if you are feeling the way that you are feeling, go with what you know and believe that you're supposed to be doing, and trust the inner voice inside of you. That's my 2 cents.
Perfect.
Now I'm off my
Perfect.
soapbox. My soapbox.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect, and it is precise, and it is exactly what my stubborn Taurus behind recently discovered the hard way. Because I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay, I started all of these things, but I know I need capital to push these things forward. Even with this right here, I was lagging and dragging, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. And I started onboarding. Hey, hey, big homie,
I'm sorry.
welcome.
I mean, I'm listening. I'm looking at the comments. It's a
You
TikTok
good? You good?
habit.
You good? So I started onboarding with this prominent financial company that's been
Mhm.
around for a very long time, and I was going through all of the processes. I mean, they freaking went through a background check like I was applying for the CIA or something. They did 2 sets of fingerprints. I was like, what's wrong with the first set? Oh, that was for the federal, and you got to do one for the state too. I did all of that stuff and passed 2 state exams. And I was like, and wrote business for the company. And I'm like, okay, and did an additional interview, which they call a trigger interview, which means that, okay, now you're fully on board. And I did all of that stuff. Oh, hey, little man. And it still was like conflicts. And I was like, why is it still conflicts? And then they were like, we had to have meetings. And one of the meetings, they was like, "We need you to change your signature." And I was like, "I'm not changing my signature," you know. And yeah, it was weird. It was weird. It was weird. And
How
it
do
got
you do that? Your signature is something that you keep going. I'm sorry.
that part,
Because it
that
don't
whole
make
part. That wasn't the
no
only
sense.
thing. They went in while they was doing their background checks, found an incident that had happened. I have no convictions, by the way, but they found the incident that had happened where me and this girl got into a verbal disagreement, and she called the cops on me. I did not put hands on the girl. It was a verbal disagreement, and they wanted clarification on this verbal disagreement that was dismissed when I was 23 years old. I'm 41 now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. But I was like, I'm pushing through because the manager looked like us. And I was like, she for us. Until she showed me she really wasn't. Like, she's kind of for herself. She wants to be, but she's kind
It's
of,
for the coin. It's for the coins. You can't knock her. See, COVID did it.
yeah. And then, and
COVID
then
did it.
and then I had the opportunity to attack her. And I was just like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Like, you know what? You win this one. You know what? You in there already. If that's how they treat a person before they even get all the way in, I could imagine how they're treating you. Yeah, you got the benefits. Yeah, you getting the money. But really, what's going on? Do you have your freedom? You really don't got your freedom. You really don't.
Okay, so this spark right here, real quick, because I have my master's, and I don't always tell people that. And there was a job that I had that I applied for. This is when I was working at the stockbroker's firm, and my reality was, do I really want to be here with all these piles of paper on the phone 24/7, on call 24/7? It's not an emergency. It's not an emergency company. It's not ET. It's not them.
Hmm.
Do I really want to do
Hmm. Yeah, that part. That part. That part. And now here's the irony for me. I like I like the industry. I like what I was learning. It gave me such a broader perspective of this country. Because this country is a capitalistic country. So learning about how the finances work, we are literally playing real life monopoly, okay? And there's rules and there's things and all type of things so that you can win, but we don't all know about it. They don't tell us about these things. You know what I'm saying? Even in business school, I didn't learn that depth of finance as I learned with onboarding with this particular company, you know? So, but I had, since I made the decision, which was like last week, I just made it. I just made it because they were like,
this?
we
And then
want to
you
make
met
you,
me.
and then I met you. And here I am doing this here with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I got a bunch of content, but it's just me basically talking and vlogging and stuff. This is my first official interview, you know? But yeah, so I made that decision and I was just like, okay, what am I going to do for capital? Like, what am I going to do? What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I just got still. I just got still. I meditated. I follow Agape International Spiritual Center. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but I love me some Michael Beckwith and the whole crew, the whole gang, Reverend Coco, all of them. I just love them all. And that's what I, allow to myself to ingest, and I just rest. And it was something that was like, you got everything that you need inside of you to bring forth the capital. You just
You
have
do.
to put it to use and just start, like you literally just said, use what you have where you are. Use what you have where you are. And that's exactly what I started to do. I paint. So I'm looking, you can't really see my paintings. I want to grab one.
Okay. Next time, put it in the back. And Luffy, how you doing? Yeah, this is an intellectual talk. It's created to get to know me. I'm a little loony. I'm just playing. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful. I love it.
So something's like, okay, put yourself up there. Like artists are paid. Like, what are you doing? Like, been to galleries. I know who artists get paid, and it's like just following that internal voice, you know. And I'm like, okay. And when I went Sunday. I went Sunday to a gallery that I had visited before. They were closed. I should do some research. However, I know that that place is there for me to return to. Now I know what days they are open. And because
Exactly.
I stepped out on that inner inspiration from inside, I was able to look and see a free jazz concert in the park and just relax and just
So fun.
breathe. And
It's a
it's
day of
like,
relaxation, y'all, for real.
yeah, so it's I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it, you know, and I know I'm being
Hmm.
internally guided, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be of service, to share, you know, this channel in of itself. It started out very teeny tiny through an app on my phone through Anchor. And it started out with me just creating a safe space for myself because I was like, nobody
That's
really
right.
relates to me. I'm a little nerdy. I'm funny. I'm all these different complexities.
You're
And nobody really
wonderful
gets
and
me. They
perfectly
like,
created the
you
way
know,
that the
they
Creator
become
made
weird and
you.
strange. And I need, you know, I need a place where I could just release. And so that's how it started with my episodes, just releasing and releasing and releasing. And then it grew like podcasting
That's
literally
awesome.
evolved. And I'm like, oh, oh, I can use this to reach other people. I can share this safe space. I can share this space
I
where it's
think
not
this is a gumball
judgmental,
machine. No people on the street.
where we're not
He does.
judgmental, you know, and
He
just
does. He does PSAs from time to time.
what do you say to
What he
you?
does. He said something about the gumball machine.
Oh, so tell us about that little guy.
I call him Tiny Boss. And the reason why I call him Tiny Boss is because I don't want people to get that comfortable with his name. So when they say his name, I don't want him to run to them because of them being friendly. So online, I call him Tiny Boss.
Got it.
Tiny Boss.
So Tiny Ball is your son.
Tiny Boss is my son. He's him three. That's what I tell everybody. Him three.
Okay.
And him do a lot of 3-year-old stuff.
So I know we are in the same age group.
Oh yeah. I don't mind. I am 43 years old. Um, I'm 43 years old.
Look
1980s
great.
me all the way through. About to be 44. 40. Oh,
Still looking at girl. Well,
I'm ready.
I want to touch a little bit on the 40s for me, how it's been for me. It's been um very hormonally challenging. Like it's like if I could describe it, it's like teenage hormones
Oh yeah,
plus
all day,
like
all
everything,
day,
like
every day.
that times 100 like
Oh,
just came out
all
of
day,
nowhere.
every
I
day.
was like, you know, in the 30s, la, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, I'm fine. Whoa, well,
Who
everywhere.
that?
Wait a
Wait a minute,
minute,
hold on.
hold up.
How,
No,
how, how?
no,
Okay, look, like
no.
I'm about being straightforward. Okay, this is me. Okay, y'all who are here, I don't know how old y'all is, but whatever. When you are in your 40s and you're a woman, you turn into a teenage boy, and you want everything.
Be prepared.
It's
Yes,
a sad
yes,
thing.
you do. Uh,
It's a sad
There
but
are natural
glorious thing
supplements.
at
Licorice is one of
times.
them. For real
Huh?
though, I said there are natural supplements that help to balance it a little bit. Licorice is
Yeah,
one
just a
of
little bit.
them. So yeah, but
Ginger,
nobody warned me.
you
I didn't
know,
get a warning. I didn't get nothing. I look at my aunts like they're in their 60s, almost 70s. I'm like, y'all could have told me something. Y'all
whole
could
nother
have
ball
told
game.
me something.
It's a whole nother ball game. It is a whole nother ball game.
Hey, Luffy. So, the Super Tea Podcast Show, we are a platform of living fearless, living freely, and having safe spaces. And the guest that we have on today, Miss Keesha, she's the CEO and co founder of Black Cherokee One Tribe, which is a aromatherapy company, and she's also a theta therapist. Did I say that correctly?
A theta healer, yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're just on here getting to know each other, letting people know that there's support out there for them, and that they're welcome to come up and connect with us and utilize the services that is being provided. Yeah, I'm a
So
welcome
we
still
were
there.
here talking about livelihood and surviving the spaces. And what I did was I created a book.
Oh,
I have
nice!
I have two books. I have
Congratulations, an
three. I
author.
have three. Huh?
Why am I just finding out you're an author?
Because that's one of those things that I put to the background. I'm gonna tell you, okay? The same way that you like, oh my gosh, I have all of these wonderful things inside of me. Let me go and like figure it out. Yeah, same thing. So during my little 2 years of me being in my incubator state with the little one, right?
Hmm.
I wrote a Raise Your Vibe book. And during that time, my mother she passed away, and so I used all of the tools that she would ask me, and I created Raise Your Vibe, and you guys can find that in the link in my bio.
Nice.
Um, and it's a journal. It's a day-to-day journal, and it asks you simple questions like, "Did you go outside to get today?" Because depression is real.
It is.
Anxiety is real. I have anxiety attacks from time to time. I've had them, but now I've kind of gotten to a space where I'm okay. But you don't know how your anxiousness will consume you.
Hmm.
So that was one of the reasons why I created the book because I was dealing with postpartum depression at the same time, losing my mom, losing his person, all that stuff all at one time. So it's just kind of like, what do you do mentally, And so I created the book, Raise
Condolences,
Your Vibe,
'cause I
where it
know
asks
that's
you,
tough.
huh?
I said my condolences. I know that's tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have my moments. I have my moments. I'm not one that's just gonna sit here and I'm not. But I do. I have my moments. I miss my mother dearly. And I actually created that book in honor of my mother because those are some of the things that she would ask me to do. She would
Nice.
ask me, did you go outside?
Nice.
Did you go and listen to some music? Your favorite music? Did you sing today as loud as you could? Um, to find acts of kindness. Because sometimes we just need to see someone being kind to someone else so we don't lose track that, oh my gosh, there's so much going on in the world, there's so many bad things happening in the world, and that can consume you. But if
Mm,
you intentionally go outside and look for someone or something that someone doing something kind, that can kind of respark some of the things that you might be dealing with. Going
mm-hmm.
outside, going outside, dancing, because what dancing does, it releases the energy of depression. Oh, girl, it's reasons for the seasons.
Move that body.
Move your body because sometimes you can be in a dark place. Your atmosphere creates your interference, right? Or your
Mm-hmm.
interference. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. Your life is a reflection, a mere reflection of what it is that's going on inside of you. And this
Mm-hmm.
is where the Theta healing part comes. Because of that, and I try to dance around it, because there is an inner mirror that is a reflection of your life that you are dealing with. And if it's not the way that you want it to be, then you're doing something not wrong, but there's something inside of you that needs not even needs to be fixed, but just needs to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what Raise Your Vibe kind of helps to unlock that pattern that if you're facing depression or anxiety, to unlock that pattern of closed shutters, inner thoughts, being secluded, being isolated. It helps you to go back out into the world and realize that there are still beautiful things that you might have missed. And you asked the question earlier, how am I getting through this? And I'm not a full expert. All I can do is tell you that for me, I have to take it day by day. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the day is too hard. No
Mm-hmm.
lie. Sometimes the days have been too hard. And so
Mm-hmm.
because of that, I have to take it um minute by minute.
Got
And
you.
if I can't take it minute by minute, I have to. I have to take it. Yep. Yep. I'm glad you get it, Flip. I have to take it second by second.
Yep.
And if I can't do the second, I have to do the moment.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I have to tell myself, I literally have to tell myself, I can get through this.
Yep.
I can get through, and that's your goal set. Like you have to get
Yep.
through. You got to get through this,
Yep.
and if you can get through this, then you can take the next this, and you can take the next this. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the reason why I created the book because it's the simple things that we always miss because we're so inundated, especially in the United States. We're so inundated with so much stuff. TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, social media,
Mm-hmm.
the election, Trump,
Oh
Kamala.
God.
You got so much going on, right? Like, but these are the things.
Yes, we
You
do.
don't have enough money to
I
pay my rent.
unplug. I unplug on the regular.
Yeah,
I shut
yeah,
the whole everything off
all
down.
of it,
Mm-hmm.
all of it. Don't have
Mm-hmm.
enough money to pay my rent. Don't have enough money to pay my mortgage. Don't have enough money to buy food. Don't have enough money to take care of my car. Don't have enough money to do anything that I want to do. I don't have enough money for it.
That part.
And that is a mental mind mess up. I can't say it because my son is here, but it's a mental
Mm-hmm.
mind. Mm.
I know it. Oh, I know it.
And and
And,
knowing and knowing that you are the one that's responsible. You are the one that's responsible for yourself. Like me, I can't run home to my mother. There's no way. I can't. My mom's not here. Let me go to
yeah,
the
that
next
part.
place. But no crocodile is there. Okay, yeah, I hope no crocodiles is there. Because it says it's only for kids. Yeah, it's only for kids. Like ninja kids. Yeah. Only for ninja kids. Yeah. Are you a ninja kid? Yeah. Okay. All right, go watch a ninja kid.
Aw.
And I gotta take care of this one, right?
Got you. Is
And
that your
many
only
people,
one?
yeah, thank God.
Okay.
I couldn't do it with more than one. I know I couldn't. Like, but for the
Mine's
people who
25.
do, huh?
Mine's is 25.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah, I have one. That's why when I left that message for you, I was like, girl, I was having a crazy thought. It was a crazy, not because I've never
Okay.
experienced, because I have experienced
Oh.
it. And
Oh, okay, okay.
adolescence lasted from the age of 13 until 25. Yeah. So yeah, and I wasn't prepared, but I definitely have learned a lot along the way, and everything I learned, I do share with him. So he has the right tools to
Yes,
create a wonderful life for
yes.
himself.
Yep,
But yeah, that's why
yep.
it was crazy for me, not because of the age, just because of the age. It's
Okay, that's why I was
the
like,
age.
girl, you can get you one.
I got to see other people's
They're hard
babies.
work. I love I absolutely love this one. Like he's my bestie. As you can see, he all up on me. He has not left. The whole time we've
Hmm.
been on it, he has not left. He all up on me. But I know that looking at him and knowing that I have to be the one to provide for him is scary.
Yeah. Of
Um,
course.
and especially during this time. And he comes with provisions because he doesn't do anything on his own. He can't. He's free. You know what I mean? And it's not his responsibility. I'm his mom,
Yep.
right? But I'm also his mom and his provider. I can't say that I'm his dad because I'm not.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't have the capabilities to be that.
Mhm,
I don't.
mhm.
But I know for certain that, me being a mom, I have to be his nurturer and his provider. And sometimes that could
Absolutely.
be a double edged sword.
Mhm, mhm. And
And
community is so important.
my
Community
community
is
is phenomenal.
good,
They're phenomenal.
good, good, good. As
Yeah.
long as that's intact, it makes that experience more smoother.
Mhm.
It makes it more
Mhm.
smoother. Because
Mhm.
at a certain point, he's going to be looking to identify with somebody. He's going to recognize,
Yep.
hey,
Yep.
me and mommy
Yep.
are not the same.
That part. Oh, he
And you
knows. He's
want
like,
to have
"Mommy, your girl,
already positioned
your
whoever it
girl."
is. somebody of good character, somebody that you could say, listen, I want you to be a good influence to my son. You know what I mean? Like that's so key, so important.
So for me, that's been the plus about being a good teacher. Not a good teacher, but the plus about being a teacher is that I've been surrounded by other caring individuals of children, and so and even in my prayers before he was even born was that I surround him around good men that can help influence him to be the best version of himself. As a
Nice.
little boy, it's still important. So, and I prefer, like, again, military brat. So our community is eclectic. We have everybody in there. But
Mm-hmm.
I want him to see a reflection of himself. And
Mm-hmm.
so when I prayed, um, right before I had him, I wanted him to have a black pediatrician because I want him to see that black men are doctors. I
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of um, I have a lot of black men that are teachers that are in his life, and he can see that
Nice.
they're men are gentle. Men can be gentle. Men don't have to be like a certain way. So,
Good
and
job. Good
then
job.
our
Yeah.
postman, our old postman, he was
Nice.
black, and so him and so he has a beautiful
All right.
community of
Yeah.
men that he kind of can look at and be like, okay, and so when I asked him, like, donde está tu padre? Because I can't say it right now. And for those who don't know Spanish, I asked, where is your person? AKA Papi, Papi? Because I
Mm-hmm.
don't want him to ask me right now. I'm the smallest guy. Because I'm Paxton. You are Paxton. Go ahead. Finish up, Paxton. Uh, where is your person, right? Your co-creator. Where's your co-creator? When he asked me that, or someone had asked him that, he would say, "Well, that's Uncle this, that's Uncle this, that's Uncle this." So it shows he has a full, beautiful community that can
Right.
stand in to be the
Yeah,
person
that's
that he
very
actually is.
important. That's so
Mhm.
important. I'm happy that you got it, girl. You got this. You got this. I'm excited. I'm excited that we met at this point.
Absolutely.
I can see where I'm going and where I'm supposed to be. And one of my prayers was that I want people around me that are just authentic. I want people that they're doing their thing and we're there together. You know what I'm saying? We're there together, we're looking back, we're helping out, like the services that you provide now. I want to see it grow on a grander scale, you know what I mean? I want it to
Mhm.
go from where it is now to becoming a national brand and to becoming an
Yeah.
international brand. Like, why not? And I feel that's another thing that's happening. Like the wealth is shifting. It's shifting from the greedy
Girl, yes.
people and the negative people and the people that want to control people. It's shifting from them to the people who are going to actually be responsible with that wealth and don't want to control people, don't want to manipulate people, want to see people be free, want to see people be happy and healthy. And like you said, the best versions of themselves,
Yep.
I
Yep.
love it. I
I
love
totally agree.
it so
I
much.
totally agree.
So I'm glad to be on this journey and to have met you and to meet the other sisters that I met too. And I'm just excited, girl. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I mean, the other women that you met, they were amazing. Like, I love. We met on the Black Girl Follow Train on TikTok. And then when we were on the Black Girl Follow Train, we kind of like that was a year and a half ago.
Okay.
And so we all kind of just kind of sparred with each other and kind of tried to find ways to know where we fit. And so in that, it was just really, really cool. It was really, really cool. You do have to be patient. It was really cool. It was cool for us to connect and to learn who does what, who creates what. So it's our own special little community of not just entrepreneurs, but like it's like a true sisterhood. So
Nice.
I love our group. I love
Nice,
it.
nice.
Oh, while we're talking about group, let me go on and do this other shameless plug. So right now, we
Go
have a
for it, girl.
community. We have a community called Healing in Black that I created, and it is a bunch of healers that are Black because a lot of people have been in a position where they are looking for me being on the West Coast. It's not very common for people to see black individuals in the health and wellness sector.
Hmm.
So I mean, we're here. Like I've
Excuse me,
seen us. We're here.
but
It's
not
good,
healing. Mm-hmm.
but they don't. A lot of people don't see
We're
it. So
centered
I've had
around you.
people from different nationalities come up to me and say, "Hey, um, where are the black people for healing, health, and wellness?" I'm like, "We're here." So what I did was I created a group for healers that are black, but it's open to everyone, where they can go and get the help that they may need. I don't know if I can say this, but cures, healing cures, natural remedies, and other forms of healing that they can kind of tap into. Right now, the doors are wide open. It's completely free for people to join. It's on Facebook. Excuse me, it's on Facebook, but it's open to everyone if you're
Okay.
interested in
And they
finding.
can find that information on your website.
They can find the information on the in the link in my bio. My link,
Okay.
my website is down right now.
Okay.
Again, we are working on
Okay.
and working with what we got, but it was a really
Okay.
cool website.
Got it. Got it. As
But
long as they
Peapod
can
works
find
just as
it,
well.
there's a link. They can click on the link. That's what they
Yes,
need.
yes,
Got it.
that's
Got it. All right,
it.
everybody. So I'm grateful for all the people who've come in, the people that hung out with us.
That
Make
part.
sure you follow this sister right here. Follow her.
Her too. If you're not following her, please follow her too.
Share and subscribe. Yes, yes, yes. You have anything you want to ask me, or because I know we just met. We
Where
literally
do
just
you
met
see
yesterday.
yourself going with this in the next? Okay, so okay, since I'm your first person, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking a pledge from you. I want you to mark this day down, put it in your
Okay,
calendar,
I'm marking
and
it
I
down.
want to see where you grow from this day a year from now.
Okay.
And I
Ooh.
want you to have me back in a year,
This is an anniversary. Yeah,
uh huh, as your anniversary,
I love it.
and we gonna see where we are and where we've
You might
been.
be sitting here next time.
Girl, yes. Oh shoot, go give me Aruba. Let's meet in Aruba or
Let's get to
shoot.
Aruba.
What is that?
That part, like, oh,
Aruba,
that's right. We can film
Belize,
anywhere. Girl.
girl,
Aruba sounds
girl.
good.
I already
I
told you I
just
got to
got
do
my
my international
passport.
travel because I've been to Jersey, I've been to New York. It's cool. I love your accent,
No,
but
I
it's
feel
dirty as
you.
all get out.
I
I don't
feel
like
you.
it.
And I have never been to Vegas yet. I haven't been to Vegas yet.
Vegas is phenomenal, but it's a lot going on here. It's a lot. It's dirty too, just in a different way.
So today is August the 15th anniversary show.
Yep. Your first podcast with your first person, and I want to see where we are this time next year
I'm excited. I'm
because we
excited.
working we walking out this faith, man.
Yes, yes, yes. Aruba is a strong possibility, girl.
Yes,
What to say?
or to
Is
believe. I love it. Now,
mm,
where do you want to see yourself in a year?
I want to see myself active in all of the things that I love to do. I want to see myself active in the industry that I put a lot of my energy into this year. I just discovered that I can actually start my own agency, even though I think that would be a huge thing to do. The fact that it's possible, I'm just like, hmm,
Your own
you know,
agency with what?
in the financial industry. So I became licensed as a producer for accident, health, and life. So yeah, I could start my own financial industry and offer those services directly to people, and I could do it from home. You know,
I
so
have a person that I want to get you connected to so you can make that
oh, okay, I've got goosebumps. I also want to
happen. I'm
see
a
I also want to see my fitness together. I am recovering from a motor vehicle accident in November, so I've been walking with a cane. Prior to that, I had an accident too, where I have pins in my hips right now. So I have a vibration plate, which is how we met. Another sister was on the treadmill, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up and get on my vibration plate. She's like, go ahead, girl, it's so good. That's how we end up meeting, but I definitely wanna see improvements in that area, um, go through the recovery that needs to happen with those muscles, so that I'm more mobile and agile and I can move better and I'm feeling better. Um, so I wanna see success in those areas, and, so that's finance. With my art, I wanna be also I'm going back to school,
okay, good.
for music. And,
I told you I was a singer, right? I told you that,
you
right?
you didn't tell me you was a
Um,
singer.
mm.
Like, can we do a girl group?
Yeah, we can, right? Back in the 90s, so that.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I can actually tell you if the singing part is what you really want to do, do it
I am.
because
I
because
feel like I have to. I want to and I have
good.
to at the same time, you know?
Good. Because what I
Yeah.
did was when I was a singer, I actually ended up singing with it was church people, but it's still great, you know. Fred Hammond, I sang with him because I ended up going
Okay.
to the Potter's House in Dallas. So I was in his group, Worship Warehouse Worship. I sang with Myron Butler. I was on his praise team. I also sang with Donnie McClurkin. Like I've sang with a lot of the gospel greats. I sang with Sly and the Family Stone.
I
I
love it.
sang background with one of the ladies who sang background for Barry White and a whole bunch of other people. So like one of them, I sang with the Temptations, Parliament and Funk. Like I have sang with all of these people, right?
Wow.
And I did it because I decided to again the mindset, right? I decided that I wanted to take away what I have and allow God to put me in places that I didn't know or expect. So on the singer note, I'm encouraging my sisters to go ahead and knock that out.
You just like,
Get
I mean, she already
going.
had touched my soul, but now I'm just like, so this is love.
Do all day.
So
I went
this
to
is
school for music. I went to school for
love.
music, and I met a lot of people. I met a lot. I met Tank. Originally, I met Tank. I met Kurt
Wow.
Whalum because my one of my ex boyfriends used to be a DJ, DJ out
I
in
should
Little
have
Rock.
picked it up because you could pick it when you say it. It's like, oh, okay. I was saying, okay. I heard
I'm a sandbagger. Don't mind me. I'm a sandbagger. I will sit back unless you tell me, hey, I want to do. Oh, I got
I
you.
love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I like that. Say no more, because that's it.
got you.
That's it. I'm just good. And most importantly, allow more of what's in me to flow out. And order my space and everything around me, because it needs to be ordered. And I just want to create the space exactly how I want it to be. I've been thinking about weird colors and all type of stuff, but I'm just like, why not? Why not?
You want one of my theta healing sessions?
What?
I'm giving them out for free. I got three more that I got to give out.
Free what? You giving out?
Free theta healing sessions.
Okay,
You want
sure.
one?
Yes,
Okay, you
ma'am.
got to do it on TikTok, but yeah, you want one?
Yeah, why
All right.
not? Yeah, thank you.
So that'll help. Like it'll help unlock at least to start to help unlock the potential of your mindset to see if there's any blocks. Yeah,
Okay.
I do have to say that, huh?
Okay.
To unlock any potential blocks that you may be having that might have been a thought process in your mind from the past, be it from you as a child,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
genetically, historically, or in your soul. So what I do is I ask simple questions. I have you do a muscle testing, and then you do the muscle testing. We can do it just like right there on TikTok.
Okay.
Do your muscle testing, and the way that your muscle test is a yes or a no, and we can start unlocking a lot of the things that you are dealing with that may open up you so you can live the life that you want to live and change
Okay.
your mindset completely. Now, I will warn you, it does change your mindset. It takes about 90 days for you to start seeing the reaction of what happened by you changing your mindset. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm for it. I'm
So, is it a yes?
metaphysics. Metaphysics is one of my favorite subjects, by the way. Okay, just so
I
you know.
love
So,
it.
I'm for it.
That'll be
Like
my gift.
always.
That's my gift to you for allowing me to be on your platform.
Thank you. Thank you. You are always welcome. You are always welcome. I appreciate you coming. I know you have other stuff that you got to get to, other people
Yeah,
to
I got no,
service
but you
to.
good, you good, you good. I'm looking at the top like, all right, we good, we good.
Because I know we're like 3 hours away. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, cause I'm like, what time is it? So I'm looking. We got an hour. We got 5 more minutes. You don't.
All right.
Yeah, we good.
All right, sister. Well, thank
But I
you
do,
so
I do
much.
want to get that to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We could do it. We'll figure it out when we're going to schedule and everything. I want to know if the three people that's in here has any questions
Girl, you
before we
had
wrap
12
up.
people on here. And yes, I love Dr. Pepper. If you're still in here, Dr. Pepper, I love Dr. Pepper. Like, Dr. Pepper is the shiznit.
We are
I don't
sponsored
drink a
by
whole lot of it.
Dr.
Right.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. You see, I'm like trying to cover up the whole, because they ain't pay me to sponsor them, and they ain't pay
That's
you
right.
to sponsor. So you
I
get
know that's
no free
right.
PR here. No.
Okay. That part.
Y'all didn't pay us.
That part.
So
But we are accepting sponsorship.
if it's health and wellness, anything natural, holistic, you want to go ahead and gift your girl something, hey, I'm with it. I'll talk about it as long as it's all natural.
That part. That part. All right, my dear. Well, I'm gonna close the stream. I wrote down the date. I'm gonna close it out with my one single that I have, which is called "Cut Me Loose." That's what I have playing in the beginning of the show.
All right, before you do that,
Hmm.
everybody make sure you follow her on her YouTube channel. And also on TikTok. You can find her on TikTok. Are you on Instagram too?
Yep, all under the Super
Okay, and
Tea
on
Podcast
Instagram.
Show.
Yes. And for me, what I would love you guys to do is to check out the link in my bio. It has all of my socials and all the things that I'm doing. If y'all, oh, thank you, Flipwad. It has my link. It has all of my socials, everything, any way that you can get in contact with me. Also, if you, yeah, I love it. Also, if you want to buy me a glass of wine because of this, go ahead. Go ahead. It's in my bio. It's a little PayPal. You gonna click on there, give me a glass of wine because your girl need it. And I want to tell,
I know that's right. I know that's
I want
right.
to tell. Do you go by your name? Do you go by your
The
name
Super Tea
on here,
Podcast
or
Show.
do you go by your name, your actual name?
No,
Okay, what do you go by on here?
this one here. Oh,
Yeah,
Nikita Black.
Nikita Black. All right. So I want you guys to make sure that you follow Nikita Black because I have a challenge for her. At the end of this year, by this time next year, her challenge is to have me back on the show and to show how much she has grown. So you guys make sure you follow Nikita Black and you make sure that she is doing this at least once a week. Okay. So hound her and be like, girl, where is the next podcast? I'm gonna be
Hold
working
me
with her in the
accountable,
background
please.
so we can make sure that she is successful and like her life is gonna be completely changed. This is my decree and my declare for you. that this
Yes,
time next year you are going to have so much fun. And this time next year, you're going to have the studio of your desire and your dream, and you're going to be exactly where you want to be.
yes, ma'am.
That's my
Yes,
decree
ma'am. I say,
and
I
my
say.
declaration.
And so it is for the both of
And
us.
so it is so.
Yes. Woo! That's not what you call it.
I love it. Your profile. I saw that picture. That video. Oh, your song. Go ahead, put your song out there,
Uh-huh.
girl.
I was like,
Thank
I
you,
need
love,
some
for
theme
having me.
music. I was like, play my song for theme music. It was on the top. I was feeling popish at that time.
It's all good.
But I'm
Hey.
heading into the jazz one.
Okay, because as we get older, we get smoother, baby. Don't play with us. Don't play with us.
Mm. Because I need a sacred space to share my gift, And I feel jazz
Yeah.
is a sacred space.
Thank you, Flip Wide. Thank
Thank you.
you.
I wrote it too.
I'm proud of you. You got it on CD, baby?
You have one where?
On CD, baby?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Put it on
And
your
it's
put
streamable.
it on your page. When you repost this,
Put that
add it
link
to your
on there.
page.
My CD babe link. Ah, thank you. We gotta talk. We gotta strategize
Yeah,
off,
we
off
yeah, we need
camera.
to talk.
Because
Like I'm gonna
I
put you
did
through.
stuff just by spirit leading me, and then I just left it alone.
I'm
So
gonna help you polish it.
all right, all
I'm
right,
gonna
and
help you
I'm
polish
here
it.
to give whatever service I
That's
can be of service to you too as
that's what
well.
I do. That's what I do. I'm gonna help you polish it.
Okay, all right.
You're gonna come back every time. You're gonna come out stronger. I can't
All
wait.
right, Alejandro. Make sure you follow, check,
Um,
one
and make
try.
sure you check out. Hi, hola, hola, Pele. Oh, I love it. Hola, cosa. I want you guys to check out my three books, my three journals. It's girly-ish, but guys, you guys can use it too. Don't be ashamed. Please don't. Check out my three books. The journal, Raise Your Vibe. Like I said, depression is real. Depression comes in all forms. It doesn't matter your background in any way, shape, or form. So check out Raise Your Vibe. You can find that in link pop in my bio. Also check out How to Manifest the Life You Want. How to manifest the life you want. Check that out. That's also in my bio. You can get it on Amazon. It'll get to you within 2 to 4 business days, depending on how Amazon works for you.
Got it.
Speaking
All
of
right, guys. You got it. You
intelligence,
got the info. You got the connection. Thank you for tuning in to the Super T Podcast Show. Thank you so much for being my guest. Can't wait. I'm gonna see you before next
your
year,
first
but
guest
can't wait to
go.
have you back.
Your first guest go. Hey, hey, hey,
That's how you
hey.
know it's divine. That's how you know.
That part.
Right.
That Virgo, that earth
That's
sign
here with
energy. Come on, come on. We both wearing earth sign colors. Let's go.
Later, girl. Have a good night.
Bye,
I'm gonna
baby.
be unplugging and just like in awe, giving praise because this is a praiseworthy experience, a praiseworthy day. So, I will touch base with you tomorrow, and thank you for coming in again. Take care. I love you.